Hello and welcome again to a new session of Azure Support Academy. In this new Chapter 15, I would like to share with you an example of which is the impact using connection pooling or not. As most probably you know, connection pooling is a pool of connections. By default, it's around 100 that it's acting as a connection cache for your application. By default, connection pooling is enabled in every application using .NET, and any application will have at least one connection pooling per application plus connection string. My name is Jose Manuel Jurado. I am Software Escalation Engineer in SQL Azure, subject matter in this technology and speaker at some different events. And let's get started with the example. Okay, I have one application here. This application will call this class connection pooling. The first execution will be to run 9,000 connections without using pooling. Another one will be again 9,000 connections using pooling connection. So let's go to start. Okay, so as you can see, we are going to run without using pooling. The connection will not have right now connection pooling. This connection pooling we are going to explain before. We are going to run around 9,000 connections. We are going to run some specific query. Just only 2 times we are running this. We are going to run this statement just only to reproduce a special workload. Let's try to do it. As you can see, this is the number of connections that we have. It's 100, 200. This is the speed that when we are not using a connection pooling. As you could see, sometimes we could see some spike, some delay, or some delays when you are connecting. So let me show you one example about the first issue that we have. I'm going to run the net stats, and I'm going to save this information in import stats, import text file. As you can see, this is the behavior when we are not using connection pooling. We are opening a new port for each connection that we have. As we explained in the chapter 13, if I remember well, we have 2 connections. For each append that you try to connect to the SQL Azure database, you are going to use 2. One of them with the port 1433 will be the proxy port, and another one will be the tenant ring or the server that your database is running. This IP is my local machine, and this is the different port that we're using. If your application is not managing correctly the error, or it's not closing correctly in the connections, you could have one issue that is the name is exhausted ephemeral port, because you're getting the maximum number of connections at the same time open or in time wait. So time wait means that it's a special status from TCP. That means that it's waiting for some time to receive the last conversation or last information from the server using TCP. So right now it's we are waiting to finish this process, but as you can see, we have too many open ports. Okay, so let me stop the application. I'm going to run again that stat. I'm going to read again, but right now we are waiting for to close this all the port that we have. Let's try to have all the port closed. Okay, we are waiting some seconds more because even when the application was closed or was finished, um, still this port is waiting for some communication, some information for the TCP port. And okay, we don't have any right now. Okay, let's go to change the code, and we are going to use the connection polling. We're going to start here. Remember that we have some parameters about the number of um, the number of connection that we could use right now. As an example, for example, we have 400 here, and to use the pooling, you need to specify the pooling equals true when you want to use. Remember that connection pooling is enabled by default. We run application. As you will see, it's much faster, the connections. So if we run again the statement of that stat, as you can see, we are going just only at least two because we are reusing the connection. Each time that we close the connection, we open the connection, close the connection, open the connection, close the connection that we have in this code, as you can see. Each time we are opening the connection using our retrial logic policy, and we close the connection. For this reason, it's very important to remember that close the connection, we open the connection, are using connection pooling. We're going to run again the next stat is only for checking the details. As you can see, we don't have anything right now. Yes, it seems that the process is finished because we don't have any port here. We're going to run again just only to check if we have any other ports, but we're going just only see one port open. We don't have right now anything, so it's very fast. Okay, so the process has been completed. We have just only 1 minute. As you can see, it's faster than if you compare with connection without using the connection pooling. That's all. Okay, so we demonstrated that we show you what is the impact of the connection pooling. Remember to use this one, but if you need more information or you have any question, please send an email to this address, jmjurado@microsoft.com. And if you need more information, please review this URL that you have all this information with more details, with information about connection pooling. So thank you so much for attending this session, and I will see you in the next chapter. Thank you so much. Bye.